Hi there, welcome to the Barbara Young channel. Welcome to my Friday Sews. First of all, like I always do, I'd like to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews, so that we can all come together on a Friday and let everybody know what we've been doing. I've not been doing very much, I have to admit, this week, so I've not got a great deal to show you, but let's have a look at what I have done. Now, the other week I said that I had some skirts that needed some amending because they just, they're a bit too large really, didn't fit me anymore. And I actually went through a number of items of clothing that didn't fit me anymore. But 4 of the skirts that I'd shown were ones that I'd made myself, and I was like, do I keep these? What do I do with them? Do I adjust them? What do I do with them? And I decided in the end to adjust them. And as you saw, if you've watched my previous video, last week I showed you 2 of the skirts that I'd adjusted from the 4 that I'd got that were my me-made ones. And this week I've managed to get on and finish off the other 2 skirts because I thought, well, why not? They weren't that hard to adjust, and so I've got these 2 skirts now. So there we go, these ones. So so all 4 of the skirts that are me-made ones are now adjusted and now fit. So what I'll do is I'll just put them on and show you how well they fit now. And here's the first skirt, and yeah, look at that, nice and comfy on the waist. Now this is the McCall 7022, which is actually the same pattern as one of the skirts last week, the butterfly skirt. Again, what I did with this one was to do the ones with the pleats, but only put the pleats on the front, and the back is plain. And I just think it's much nicer that way, rather than having the pleats front and back. But yeah, much nicer on the waistband now. It's not really baggy on me and falling off. I think this is actually meant to sit slightly down on the upper hips, as it were, sort of style, but I prefer to have it so it actually comes up onto my actual waist. This one doesn't have pockets again, didn't put pockets on this particular pattern, just didn't feel that it needed or would suit very well with this particular pattern, but there we go. But yeah, seems to come out quite nice again, got it sorted. This one, when I made this, I cut the lining a little short so it doesn't come down quite as far as I'd like it to, but I'm fine with that. It fits now, and I'm glad that it fits and I can actually wear it. So there we go, another skirt altered and ready to wear. And this is the second skirt that I've altered so that it fits on me now. And again, this is exactly the same as the skirt I had last week, which was it's actually the New Look 6509 dress pattern that I've just used the skirt section for. And actually I did grab hold of it. So this is the 6509 dress pattern, one with these like cutouts on the side, and all I've done is taken the skirt section and made that. So yeah, absolutely brilliant skirt pattern to hack from there. And again, we've got pockets, which is brilliant, and this one again I've lined because I like to line my skirts. I think it's easier if I can line them. So yeah, and again, it's come out really nice. Now it fits well instead of falling off. I mean, it was getting to the point where it was like here and it was dropping off me, but now it fits really nicely again. So that's now 4 skirts, my me-made skirts that had been starting to languish in the cupboard, in the wardrobe, and not be worn. And now I can wear them again, because now doing a little bit of alteration and bringing in that waist, bringing in the side seams is the main thing that I did. I put it in on the side seams, was the easiest way to do it. I've now got my 4 skirts back, so there we go. I think they sit really nicely and are going to be really comfortable to wear. Now, the only other thing I've been doing this week is cutting out for some more bags that I do, my bag pattern. So I've got a couple here that are cut out and ready to go, a couple of patterns. I'll just give you a little sneak, as it were, of the materials that I'm using for them. The first bag is going to have that as the outer, and that as the inner, and then the pockets are going to be a bit different. But yeah, there we go. That's bag number 1, and then the second one, the outer is going to be this, of which I have made a bag with this before, and it is nice. It came out really lovely. It's actually quite a heavy material, so it gives it a lot of shape. And then the inside is going to be this. So yeah, you know, quite a contrast there, I imagine, really. But I want to sort of mix it up, as it were, to some extent when I do the bags, and that's the whole idea. There's a, you know, there's a change, there's a colour palette that's changing within the actual for each bag. And then I'll just show you the other two that I've not yet cut out, but the materials I'm going to use. I've got here this stuff, which I'm going to use for the outer. This is actually a bit of a curtain, a curtain I've actually got in my bedroom. So yeah, that looks nice. And then the inner is going to be quite a surprise. It's going to be this space themed inside, which is really nice. It's really groovy. I love that. I've got a shirt I made with that, and then I'll probably use that for the pockets. And then the second one, or the fourth one really, because that's the third one. I just haven't cut these two out as yet. Again, I'm going to use some more of this green material, which I've made a couple of bags out of this already. But this time the inner is going to be something rather different. It's actually this stuff, this big print on it. I'm not sure quite how well that'll come out, but I intend to try and use that as the inner material for the bag. And then I've just got some green material for doing the pockets. So yeah, that's yet to be made up. You know, I've still got to cut those two out, and the two that I have cut out I've yet to start sewing up. Yeah, and it seems like, I suppose, that I've got lots of bags on the go, and it's like, what am I doing with them? Well, I think I'm just trying to build up some stock and get a reasonable amount of them before I sort of try to find somewhere that I can start selling them. So that's in the works, as it were, I suppose. Something that I'm hoping to get started fairly soon. But yeah, just a couple of things to consider with that before I actually get on with it. So hopefully, as long as I don't have anything that gets in the way of that or anything that delays that, then hopefully I might be able to have a few bags for sale quite soon. But I will let you know as time goes on how that develops, because yeah, it's still a work in progress at the moment. But hopefully more bags, and then I'm ready to get on with it. But there you go. I suppose that's about it really, isn't it, you know, from what I've been doing. So that was yeah, some skirts and bags. So there you go, that was my week. I say not overly productive. 2 skirts amended, so I can now wear them, and that means all 4 of my me-made skirts that I needed to alter have been done, so I can wear them again, which is brilliant. And cutting out 4 more bags. As I say, I'll let you know as things progress with that, but hopefully creating a reasonable amount of, as it were, stock of bags. So, and that was it. That's all I've done really. Been trying to sort of plan what I'm going to do next, but I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of things I want to do. I'm just not quite sure what direction to go in, which ones am I feeling enthralled about doing, which ones I'm not so keen on. I don't know yet. I'll have to wait and see what draws me the most at this time. But there we go. That was my week. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, that way you'll get a notification when my videos come out, especially if you click that little bell icon. Please do comment. I do love reading your comments. It's always nice to hear what you're thinking and what you've been up to. And if you wish to comment between yourselves, then please do, because that's why we come together, isn't it? So we can have that connection with other people who also like sewing and making things. And even if you're not one of those people that sew and make things, it's always nice to make those connections. So I think it's just left me to say thank you very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye. Bye.